Yes. Hi, can I hear you guys?
Hello, can you hear
Yes,
us?
I can hear you. Good.
Yay.
Awesome. Hi, everybody. We're here. We did it. We made it to the Warren of Petal Grove today. Woo! Okay. So, hello. Yes, this is the Warren of Petal Grove, the second chapter in this series. So the system that we're playing is The Warren by Marshall Miller, and it's published by Bully Pulpit Games, and it is a Powered by the Apocalypse game for those who may not have checked out Chapter 1 and heard this introduction before. I'm Amber, the GM. I use she, her pronouns, and you can find me online pretty much anywhere as Rocket Orca. So for chapter 2, let's go around and introduce our new cast of characters, players. So I would like your name, pronouns, and just the bunny name and bunny pronouns that you're playing today. Okay, let's start with Morgan.
As I'm choking
Oh,
my
sorry, I
water.
didn't even.
It's fine.
That's
Hi, I'm Morgan. My pronouns are they, them, and she, her interchangeably. And I'm playing Honeysuckle, and they use they, them pronouns.
awesome. Next up, let's do B.
Yes, hello, hello. My name is Zelda. My pronouns are they, them, and I'm joining you today as Pebbles, and Pebbles' pronouns are she, her.
Wonderful. Next up, we have Cleo.
Hello, I'm Cleo. My pronouns are they, them, and she, her, and I'll be playing Thistle, who uses he, him pronouns.
Okay, great. And then last but not least, we have Kristen.
Hi, I'm Kristen. I use she, her pronouns, and today I'll be playing Poppy, who also uses she, her pronouns.
Awesome. So for the audience, to let you guys know, we did have our session 0 offline where we talked about the game, tone, character creation, and safety tools. And so our group will be using the X card. And then also just for the audience, let you guys know what to expect or actually not to expect. We will have no sexual assault. There will be no graphic depictions of violence or direct harm towards baby bunnies, the elderly, no pandemic references, snakes, or spiders. And then also, again, like I did the last group, there is a birthing mechanic. And as a group, we decided maybe, probably not for us, probably won't come up. We'll see where it goes. But I don't, and if it does go that route, we'll talk about it out of character, see what it makes sense. And then, of course, I fade to black. Okay. All right. So you guys ready?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, cool. So we'll start with the opening scene. The shot starts panning across a large, beautiful meadow, and there's a forest a little bit in the background, and all of the trees are now crimson with autumn leaves. It's morning, and there's a low fog filling the lower areas of Petal Grove. A small creek flows through the tall, soft grass that is now browned and bending in the wind. Crimson leaves gently float and follow the air current, and the camera pauses on the crest of a hill where a tall maple tree stands. And a gust of wind blows, and a squirrel that's sitting in the tree shivers, and the leaves start to fall down towards the ground, where the scene transitions to a group of bunnies standing together near the opening of the warren. There's a medium-sized charcoal bunny who has half of a walnut shell on top of its head like a hat, and it's hopping around the group, pacing back and forth, and it addresses you all. This is Shadow, so you all know this rabbit. And it says, "All right, all you buns, listen up. And listen good. Today, your foraging group is heading out west, away from the sun. You'll be looking for mushrooms. Mushrooms, you might be asking yourself, don't we get sick from eating mushrooms? Well, not these ones. They are beautiful, delicious, and nutritious." And then she makes eye contact with Pebble. B, would you describe what Pebble looks like?
Yes, Pebble is a smaller to medium bunny. She is black and white, and her face is just smudged with like black splotches of fur. She's always kind of in a state of sleepiness, so her long ears are tilted down, and despite being absolutely fearless, she's just kind of a little slow going. Take your time, smell the mushrooms, you know.
Gotcha. So Shadow looks at Pebble and says, Pebble, have you had a chance to taste one of these fantastic mushrooms?
I have not. Can I have a mushroom? Like 5 right now.
Well, you can once you get them, but make sure to bring some back. You know, everyone in the area seems to be obsessed with these mushrooms, which means where we go, us little ones, you know, the larger ones will follow. And then she turns to Thistle. So, Cleo, would you mind describing what Thistle looks like?
Yeah, so Thistle is on the tinier side, and he is white and brown with particularly long whiskers. And he's the sort who's a little bit on edge a lot of the time. And as far as he's concerned, it's his job to be on edge, like kind of be aware of his surroundings, because other buns are not always as alert to potential dangers.
Yes, sometimes the worst threat to buns are themselves. So Shadow turns to Thistle and says, Thistle, have you ever been out in the autumn mists and fogs before?
I have, and I do not recommend it. It's incredibly dangerous. Very, very dangerous. There are all sorts of creatures that could be out there in the mist hiding.
It's true, that's true. And I think that's why you're part of this group. We know that you're very aware and very alert. So yeah, all you others, pay attention to Thistle and what Thistle has to say. Okay? Because not only does fog and mist make good cover, but it's autumn now, and the winds are very, very strong. So strong, the strongest winds we've had ever. Although, well, this is my first ever autumn, so I don't know if that's 100% true. But yes, the winds are very strong. So be careful. There might be weird things blowing about. Then she turns to Honeysuckle. Morgan. I'm already thinking of you guys and your bunny rabbit names. So it's going to be interchangeable. Morgan, would you describe Honeysuckle, please?
Yeah, Honeysuckle is a runt of the litter, so they're like small. They're small with the O and one L. They're a short-haired brown furred rabbit with like little black flecks in it. Like if you think of like wild rabbits here in Texas, that's where my brain went. Shorter, but the ears still stick up. But they're just like, they're excited. They're full attention. They're just like, oh, an adventure.
Just raring to go. Wow, getting the mushrooms. So Shadow goes, okay, Honeysuckle, are you prepared? Even though the camera's looking at this very diminutive rabbit, are you prepared to defend and protect your group?
I'm gonna get him. I will protect everybody.
Wonderful. That's the attitude and spirit we need. And then the camera now turns to Poppy. Kristen, could you describe Poppy for us?
Yes. Poppy is a medium-sized bunny, maybe even on the larger side, with a very smoky, dusty gray coat. She is always digging and exploring, which explains the dust. And she also has enormous ears, which are usually sticking straight up, unless she is running, in which case they are straight up behind her.
Just flowing behind you.
Just flowing in the wind.
It's majestic ears. So then Shadow will ask Poppy, have you traveled far outside of the Warren before?
Yes, as often as I can. It's very exciting out there.
Wow, I rarely leave the Warren. It's dangerous out there. But I guess if you are a good runner and a good digger, it'll be fine with you on the group. Also, don't you also help with the expansion of the Warren? Haven't you been helping with the digging?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then I bet you also know that we're looking for a better place to live.
Yep, I keep my eyes out all the time.
Okay, good, because as you know, it's getting really crowded in here. Okay, so then she goes, all right. You four seem more than capable of handling yourselves, a very strong team. And but before you go out, just one more thing. Keep your eyes out for treasure. And like pats its little hat. There are rewards for rabbits who bring back treasure.
We can keep them?
Yes. Well, depends. You see, there's this whole system that's inside that's like, bring a treasure, they evaluate it, decide, and then they give you badges and rewards. And this is my reward. I found a really long, shiny piece of grass that never dies.
I want a badge, mostly. I think that would be nice.
Well, if you
Look like a hat like yours.
Yes. Daffodil will give out all sorts of cool cool prizes for treasures you find. All right. Any questions before you go? Well then, they're like, all right. Well then, stay alert and stay alive. Good luck to you.
Stay alive.
I think Honeysuckle just like salutes back. Like, all right, let's do it. Let's go.
Okay, wonderful. So then my question to you all is, yeah, what do you four do now?
I don't know where to find mushrooms. Did anybody? I really should have asked questions, but I'm tough and I don't need to ask anything.
Last time I came out, good.
Well, I'm sure if we head in any one particular direction for long enough, we are bound to run into mushrooms. That is how the world works, as far as I understand. You go far enough in any direction and you find what you're looking for, but some directions are more dangerous than others.
Should Poppy dig holes in all of the directions, and then whatever hole is the nicest is the direction that we go?
I like digging holes. I'll start now.
Okay.
All right. Well,
And I think Honeysuckle actually ran off for like a good bit, and then realized no one else was with them. Stops and like turns around like, "Hello, where is everybody?"
Honeysuckle, come back. We're still deciding which way to go.
All right. And they turn around, come back.
all right, so I'm hearing Poppy is going to dig a series of holes to like divine which way you should go. All right.
Based on which one is the nicest.
All right. Let's do our first roll because it's why not? We'll have you roll. So there is a special move called dig. When you dig in the earth, roll plus strong. On a 10 plus, you scratch out a simple burrow or otherwise quickly shift some dirt. Okay, so let's roll plus. Let's see what happens when you roll. And we'll see if you have to choose from the 7 to 9 list.
Okay.
Okay.
7, 8.
And that's plus your strong?
Plus 1 and strong.
Okay, cool. 8.
8 total.
So on a 7 to 9, you choose one. You only dig enough space to squeeze yourself into. Your excavation is unstable and temporary at best. You take significantly longer than expected.
What was the second one again?
Your excavation is unstable and temporary at best.
Yes.
So yeah, what does this look like?
Well, I'm digging 4 or 5 holes, I think, and I'm not going for sturdiness. I'm going for looks based on what Pebbles said. So I want one of the holes to definitely be the prettiest. And so I just dig 4 holes in 4 different places and then look at the group for approval. Which one? Which one is the best? Should I do them again?
No. Honeysuckle, I think you have a very good qualifier to rate holes that have been dug in the ground. What do you think?
Oh yeah, I love holes. Okay. And they just start like they go up to each one and like sort of like peek in and like go to the next one and peek around and they're like, they're all great.
Oh, thank you. Thanks. Thistle, do you have a hole that you like best?
Thistle kind of like sniffs at the most westward hole. It's like, well, this one looks a little bit like my favorite bush, and it smells a little bit like my favorite bush. So I guess this one's my favorite.
Okay.
Funnily enough, my favorite bush is actually in the opposite direction. Does that mean something?
I wonder what that means.
Is that a cause for concern?
Should we go investigate the bush? Do I need to fight the bush?
Are there
Oh, no.
mushrooms in the bush?
Don't fight the bush. It's my favorite bush.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
There are no mushrooms near the bush. So maybe it makes sense to go in the other direction.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go this way.
All right. We head off.
Okay. As you're walking westward, using your whole divination technique, the air is very crisp and very cool. So it's funnily enough November time frame, and every once in a while a strong burst of wind will push up against you guys as you're traveling, and it's enough almost to knock you over. Maybe Honeysuckle gets pushed a little bit every once in a while.
And I think Honeysuckle, whenever they do that, they're like, "Hey, watch it!" and just like sort of like stick their paws up to the air, just sort of bat it.
Like a leaf comes by and blows and brushes your shoulder. Start fighting with it.
And feed it.
You did great.
Good job, Honeysuckle.
So as you guys are traveling, like, who is like basically your bunny leader, or who's paying attention, or who's like, as we know, we can see Honeysuckle fighting leaves. What does the rest of you look like as you're traveling?
I guess Pebbles can take the lead. Only because Shadow spoke to her first.
Mm-hmm.
So, that in bunny law, that's who becomes the leader. So yeah, Pebbles is hopping away up front, diving through grass, maybe past that creek. I'm not sure what direction that was.
You're going, yeah, the creek is not too far as you guys are traveling westwards. Okay. Getting names right. Shoot, too many new names. Poppy, what does it look like as you're traveling?
Poppy absolutely accepts that Pebbles is the leader because that's bunny law. They were spoken to first. She was spoken to first. So as Pebbles is kind of heading and leading the way, heading through grass and such, Poppy is kind of running, not passing her, but running back and forth to explore to make sure they aren't missing mushrooms and paying no attention to danger.
Okay. Mushrooms on the mind.
Yes.
Okay. I'm sure the contrast with Thistle's a little bit different. So yes, what is Thistle doing?
I think I'm worried about Poppy getting into trouble, so I'm like chasing her, being like, wait, no, it's too far, no. And then like she darts over there. I'm like, wait, no, not there either.
Oh, wonderful. So you're making your way. It's probably been about, 10 minutes or so into your little journey west. And I would like somebody who makes sense to your group to pay attention.
Probably me.
Okay.
Because
I am also looking
nervous.
at the danger, so yeah.
So the two of you are paying attention right now. Okay. So let's if it's all right, scene wise, I think it might be like in between chasing Poppy to make sure Poppy is not like causing danger. Thistle maybe once in a while just something makes him pay attention. So to pay attention, you are giving your full attention to a situation. Roll plus shrewd. You're fine.
Nice. This is a good sign because I got a 10.
Oh, yes. So hold
Hey.
two.
Good first roll.
Nice. Oh, well, I hope it sticks. Or not. Whatever. On a 10 plus, hold 2. So there are a list of questions that you can spend 1 for 1 to ask. And you can use them whenever. And then also, you get to take +1 forward on that if you act on that knowledge, essentially.
Nice.
So the questions are, what here is the greatest danger to me? What will happen if I stay very still? Where can I flee to? Are they telling the truth? What do they wish I do? Or how could I get blank?
So I feel like in character with Thistle, the first question needs to be, what here is the greatest danger to me?
Outside of Poppy, paying attention. How does Thistle pay attention? Like, what sense does he use the most, do you think?
I think it's mostly listening.
Okay. So ears deployed.
Satellite
Listening.
ears.
And along this creek bed, there are trees here and there. And Poppy, you pick up the sound of these doves that sound like they're in distress. And if you look up to your left, seeing another animal in distress means something is probably causing them problems.
I think as soon as I see that, you said Poppy, but you meant Thistle, right?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, sorry, I just wanted to make sure.
Thistle.
I think I just like say, stop to everyone, stop. Birds.
Okay.
Look,
Oh,
the birds.
mushroom birds?
And like kind of, not that like buns do this like pointer dogs do, right? Where they do like the going stiff and pointing the direction, but it's kind of like that where it's just like going bolt still and like looking at that one direction.
Do I need to fight them?
Don't fight the bird. Something else is there bothering the bird. Something that could bother
Do I need to fight that?
us.
We should say hi. Hello, birds.
So yeah,
What's attacking you?
Have you seen mushrooms?
Also that.
so these birds are up in a tree.
Mhm.
So they're not, unless you're shouting. I don't think you like guys are looking up at this tree, and there are 2 doves who are going like. Okay, I'm trying to be like do dove noises, and I'm like, this is a bad Amber. They're freaking out, like jumping from like lower branch to lower branch, and obviously, if you're paying attention, they are looking down at the ground.
Oh.
Yes. So is that close enough?
That
Beautiful.
was excellent.
Beautiful, wonderful.
Thistle goes flat against the ground to like hide.
Immediately.
Yeah, just like immediately, just like pancakes on the ground, in the grass.
Cakes, yes.
Thistle, what happened?
There's something over there. That's what happened.
I'm gonna go see what it is. I'll be right back.
No.
And
Watch.
I think Honeysuckle's gonna just like sneak up,
Oh.
try to get closer.
And you have activated a word, a move.
Oh, did I?
Yep, sneak is an actual thing you can
Ooh.
do.
Oh, it is a thing. I haven't looked at it really at the movie.
No, you're
so.
fine. You're fine. It's me to remind you. You're doing something, so that you triggered a move. So sneak is when you take pains to avoid notice. Roll plus shrewd.
Oh, that's cool. I'm glad it's a -1 for me.
Okay,
All right.
let's see what happens.
No, I got a 7 on the die, so that's a 6.
Oh, so
Ooh.
you don't do any of this.
Mm-mm.
So you go.
I think I'm sneaking.
You think you're sneaking.
Like, I'm sneaking. Just. Especially with the leaves all crunchy and stuff. Like,
Yes, exactly. You hit every single leaf on your way over to where this tree, the base of the tree is.
So crunchy.
It's satisfying though. It's super
oh
satisfying.
yes, so satisfying.
So you're pushing your way through the grass. You get out into the clearing area around the base of the tree, and what you see, and what sees you at the same time, is a adolescent raccoon who is got one paw on a nest in the ground has like 3 eggs in it, and has his little paw on it, and is looking at now both is like making eye contact with you.
I stop and I make eye contact with it.
"Nothing to see here," it says as it starts dragging these eggs off. "Don't mind me. This is my lunch."
But those aren't yours. And you hear like, and I guess the crew can hear behind Honeysuckle as well, like being like, "Hey, drop that."
What do you see?
Dang raccoon.
A dang raccoon.
A dang raccoon.
Do you need help?
I mean,
I'm already on my way over.
okay.
Poppy just runs up to stand by Honeysuckle.
And it's you see this young raccoon who is basically starting to takes another paw and stands up on its hind legs now and is holding this nest. "This is mine. I found it."
It's not yours. Come back here. And I think Honeysuckle's gonna take a couple steps and like do like a little thump on the ground, like, "Hey."
"No, I need this. My dad's gonna be so happy for, like, I found this. I'm gonna bring home dinner tonight. I'm gonna get praises."
No. And I think Honeysuckle's just gonna like straight up just start charging and like do like a headbutt tackle situation.
Yeah.
Right, because you have a move, right? Your character move is Tooth and
do.
Claw.
Mm-hmm.
So Tooth and Claw for listeners. So every rabbit gets a unique character move, one that is they're special to them, and Honeysuckle has Tooth and Claw, which is when you put up a fight, roll plus strong. On a 10+, they take a scar if they don't flee. On a 7 to 9, you both take a scar if you don't flee.
I also just realized that technically I kind of used my special move, which is Swift Warning. I kind of forgot about
shoot!
it.
I'm sorry. I should have remembered that too.
No, which is when you alert others to danger, they each take plus one forward when responding to it. So I don't know if we can retroactively give people so that from here on out.
Yeah, so basically when you were sneaking, you should have had a +1, which would have given you Honeysuckle a 7. But I think, yeah, let's just go ahead and redo this scene then. That's fine.
Okay.
I'm okay with it, unless you guys are happy with what's going on right
I'm
now.
okay with me behind cover, like not being seen. Like,
okay,
that's the one I pick.
okay. So then,
But as soon as like I see the raccoon, then I yell.
Okay,
"Hey,"
so
I'm not very hidden.
so it didn't matter. You would the same thing would have happened. Okay, that's
Pretty
fine.
much. This character's not one for sneaking. So.
I appreciate your honesty, Honeysuckle.
There you go. So yeah, so you are now going to bop this raccoon, this little adolescent raccoon, who is bigger than you.
Oh, a lot bigger than me.
Yes. So you're a roll plus strong.
Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh, then I think what happens with this, tell me what happens, because I think it holds for a while. It's not trying to run. It really wants these eggs, right? And to prove himself to his father. So he won't flee at first. So what does this look like? Because he's going to take a scar.
Oh, okay. I think, Honeysuckle just goes, "Ah!" Like, because they're young and they're like, don't know how to like, so they yell as they go and they bop them. I think how they're going to do it, just because there's a nest of eggs, they're going to try to like, they don't know careful. Never mind. I'm not going to say that. They're going to like just do a really big swipe, like a big old bunny, like bop across the face.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, "Hey, no." And that's probably going to like leave a good scratch.
Like across his little nose, I think.
Yeah,
so,
a little like right across the snoot.
So he takes it and he's like,
Or the snoot poop.
ah! Whoa! What is your problem?
Those aren't yours.
And it's like backs up. Yeah, so you do like like a little paw move at it. It backs up. It scoots back, and it makes eye contact with you. And it's like, I won't forget this.
Yeah.
Me and my brothers are gonna come back, and we're gonna get you.
I'm waiting. I'll wait for it. Take one right now.
And so it starts to slink back into the grass.
They left the egg nest.
Yes, they
alone,
did.
right?
They left it on the ground, so they're there. Yep. So yes, their eggs are now on the ground.
I just pat them gently, and then start like going back to the group.
And the doves will fly down. Thank you so much for protecting our children. And like, but can you stay and help us protect them? They're gonna come back.
What? I can bargain. That's not the voice. I can bargain. What if you get us mushrooms, we'll watch your eggs, and you'll name all of your babies after us?
We have really good names.
We have really good names.
Can you please roll Speak Plainly?
Okay.
When you reason with another animal, roll plus shrewd.
Oh, I have. I'm not good in shrewd. Okay. Nine.
Okay, so on a 7 to 9, they do as you ask, provided you meet one of their demands now. I mean, I guess the demand is protect the eggs.
Yeah. Protect the bibas.
Well, I think what they can do is like, well, first off, and I'm just condensing 2 into 1 NPC that now can talk to you because I'm not gonna deal with that. What they'll say, what kind of mushrooms? There's so many of them.
I didn't listen to the kind.
Delicious and nutritious.
Mm-hmm. The good ones. The ones that aren't poisonous.
Okay. That still narrows it down to doesn't quite narrow that down.
Oh no?
Yes. Do you want to do a flashback scene where the rabbit tells you what to look for?
Wouldn't mind that.
Yeah. Okay, so flashback. They're beautiful and pink and grow close to the ground, and they smell like roses.
Oh, yes. I remember. They're pink, really pretty, smell like roses, and are very close to the ground. Your dove eyes will be very useful. I don't know if you have good eyes. They're so small.
Well,
I have little eyes. I don't see very far.
we birds tend to see fairly well. Okay, so we will do this, but we need you to figure out a way to get our nest back in the tree, or some way to protect them, because you're not going to stay here for days, are you?
Are we? No.
Oh, no, that's bad.
I don't think Thistle will like that.
No, Thistle does not like that.
Yeah, no, we will not.
Okay.
Can we just solve this problem in now? Should we just go fight the raccoons? I'm not afraid of them.
I am.
I'm not. Let's get them. I'm ready.
No. Do raccoons eat rabbits? I don't remember.
Is this a Thistle question or a Cleo question?
This is a Thistle question.
Okay.
Nobody's ever told us. I've also never asked.
That must mean the answer is real bad.
No, I don't think they do. I don't think they eat bunnies. No.
Poppy is smart. Poppy has the guidance of the hole digging on her side. Therefore,
Ooh.
Poppy knows all.
Should I dig more holes to see what we do next?
I think that would be very profound.
Okay.
Start digging your holes again.
So deep of you.
I'm not gonna say that you need to. Actually, this is actually hilarious. I kind of want to innovate. I want to kind of innovate divining to give you guidance. Does that make sense? So there's a special move in the Warren where you can innovate something. So I'll read it out loud to you guys. So innovate.
Okay.
When you do something unheard of, imagine what your actions would look like as a move. Say what triggers the move and roll. On a 7+, work with a GM to rate the move. It is now a special move for the remainder of the game, and your roll stands. So this is something that a rabbit has never done before. I don't think the Warren has ever really seen a getting divine guidance from digging holes from the earth gods. So I'm gonna call this a special move. Okay, can you roll? Let's do it plus your the dig stat. So let's do strong.
Strong? Okay.
Make a note of this.
Ooh, 8.
Okay, so yeah. So this is a let's name this move. What do we want to name it?
Holy intervention.
Yes.
That is beautiful. I love it. And this will be, basically like a try to pay attention, like you're trying to get GM insights, but you do it through digging holes. So I'm not going to make you roll for digging holes, but you dig 4 holes. And now I leave it to you guys to, if you want to ask me a question, if you want to, you don't have to, but you can decide among yourselves what you want to do next.
Okay.
So yeah.
Poppy does the same. She digs all the holes and then presents them.
Wow.
What do they mean?
This one is kind of shaped like an egg. I think this hole means we should protect the eggs. Do you think we should bury them?
In the hole?
Looks over at the birds. Birds go in holes, right? I've never seen one, but that doesn't mean it's not real.
We don't go in, maybe a tree hole, but not a dirt hole. Not any birds we know. This is a dove talking. But if you put our eggs in the hole, are you going to put dirt on top of the eggs? Are you going to cover it back up?
Of course.
Yeah, so they're safe.
When our babies hatch, they're not going to be able to get out of the ground, and we can't unbury them with these. And then lifts up its little claw feet.
They can't dig.
See.
They can't
They
dig
don't
their way.
have little paws.
No, they look like us, but naked and no feathers when they first hatch and are not
Can't
strong.
picture that. I assume all babies look like us. Okay. Well, let's examine the next hole. Thistle, what do you think this hole means?
I think this hole means certain death.
Oh.
It looks like a grave.
It does.
Okay.
This is a death hole.
Oh no. Like death for us or for the raccoons or for the eggs?
Maybe for everyone. I don't know. It just looks like death.
Oh.
I don't want to look at the holes anymore.
Okay, you can close your eyes.
I'm going to lie down.
Okay. What about honeysuckle? What is your interpretation?
Okay, so the one I see here is that we stick the eggs on the dirt, and then we dig around it, and we make a big like moat and a big tunnel that goes around it. So it takes they can't reach across, and they can't get to the eggs, and it's too small of an area to for them to jump onto. So they're just oh no, those eggs are too far away, and so they just can't do it.
Can we make a moat?
You do have an engineer with you.
I can try. I can try to make a moat. Should I start on the moat?
I mean, sorry, could we make a creek that goes around the area we will keep the birds? I don't know what a moat is.
Yeah.
Okay, I can
Yeah,
start.
I don't know where I got the word moat. I don't know. It just came to me.
You're so smart, honeysuckle.
Word.
Yeah.
So what
Poppy is digging.
Okay, so
course.
so Poppy has a character move called Engineer, which is actually a really good move for what you're about to do, in that you're trying to create a moat around these eggs, which is fantastic. Engineer says, when you take time to survey a site, identify a feature of the site and how digging there might turn it towards the Warren or for this case, your guys' advantage.
Mhm.
Take plus forward when you dig there. So there is a creek nearby. There is the trees, the grasses, and everything. So what does this look like for Poppy?
Well, I think Poppy thought we were going to dig right there. So Poppy has just started to dig around the nest of the eggs, thinking that she can dig deep enough that the raccoons will not get across. Poppy just started digging before really thinking this all the way through.
Okay, gotcha. All right, so can you roll the dig stats? I think it's roll plus strong
Strong. Mhm.
to see how good of your digging is.
10.
Oh, wow.
4 and 5 plus 1.
It's exactly what you guys all imagined,
Wow.
which looks like what exactly? It's a donut of land?
Yeah.
And I think it's like really deep too. So it's like almost like this like spire that's holding it up.
Yes.
At least whenever actually I think oh my god, I think Honeysuckle falls in and they're like, yeah, this is great. How do I get out?
Well, how do you get out?
I think they just take a couple times to like hop up and then eventually they get over the edge.
Beautiful. I think in this time, the birds have flown off and have been looking for, like, while you guys made this plan, right? And you're starting to do the digging. It takes a little while, but they go off and, true to their word, because of Pebble's reasoning with them, have brought back 2 mushrooms. And they drop it at your feet. Thank you. Here you go. 2 mushrooms. It's all we could carry. But we found them.
Beautiful. We can barely carry 2 mushrooms, so this is wonderful.
They smell delicious.
They smell like roses?
They smell like roses.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, enjoy your moat. Don't forget to name your little bunnies Honeysuckle, Thistle, Poppy, and Pebbles.
We will remember to name them Thistle, Poppy, Pebbles, and Honeysuckle. And in my head, it's like if doves could take out a notepad and write this down. Whatever they're doing to remember this. Well, good luck on whatever you're doing. We'll remember this always. You have friends with the doves now.
All doves?
Well, at least us 2, but we'll make sure other doves know too.
Oh, that's exciting.
We'll always remember you and never ask your name.
That's fine. No one ever does.
Bye.
Bye. And they fly to the top of their little moat and sit on their nest.
Wonderful.
Okay, so yes, you have 2 mushrooms now. What would you like to do?
And I, as a group, what if I took a bite of just one mushroom?
So that we know it's the right one.
Yes.
You already see like Honeysuckle starting to go like but like restraining themselves like, no, I can't. But like just a
We'll break off a tiny piece.
they won't know.
No.
Mm-mm. We can share it. We can all try it, so we can all find it together.
Mm-hmm.
Deal.
If this,
We're gonna have a little picnic break.
yeah, are Thistle and Poppy okay with them eating this mushroom?
Yeah.
Good party members.
Good, yeah, they're like,
Yes.
yeah, 100%. Like, go ahead, eat it. So yeah, you both
You had a hard day. It's time for a
Zach,
snack.
yeah.
It is.
All right, so yeah, you both take a little nibble, and it is delicious. You sink your little buddy teeth into it. It's soft. And have you ever had any fruit before in the past? Either one of you?
I'm trying to think what would be around. Is a berry or fruit?
Yeah,
maybe
berries.
like
Maybe an apple.
Okay.
Like one fell nearby the ward.
like a
and
crab
kinda
apple.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it has a fleshy-ish texture that reminds me of the time when you bit into an apple that had been out in the sun for too long and it was kind of mushy and tender, and like it fills your little bunny cranium with like the floral rose scent, and it's just the most delicious thing you've ever tasted so far in your bunny lives.
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow. We're gonna get so many badges and shinies for this.
Yes. Let's go get more.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Wait. How are we carrying these?
I can only carry one.
I can.
I
How
don't
big
have
are they? Like.
Pockets.
Well, I mean, there is that innovation move, right? So if you guys
Yes,
want to
yes.
innovate, I've in the past have had rabbits innovate armor. Bunny armor.
Okay.
So this is, you are intelligent rabbits, right? So it's not like you could do what you think would go have fun with innovate. I'm trying to promote the use of innovate here. So there is a move innovate, but these mushrooms are probably like paw size, you know, like the little bit bigger than the size of honeysuckle's paw.
Okay.
What
Poppy.
if we
Oh, I was just gonna ask her to dig another hole.
are we gonna stick it in the hole?
And then just come back for them.
But maybe we can carry it with us so we don't forget where the hole is.
Oh.
Oh,
Wow.
that's very
You
smart.
are smart.
Should I stop digging a hole now?
Keep digging just in
Okay.
case.
Okay.
So what do you suggest for carrying thing?
Well, there's some animals that carry things in their cheeks, but I'm worried that if we put it in our cheeks, we might give in to temptation and just swallow it.
I will eat
But-
the whole thing.
Yeah,
Okay,
all of it.
that's bad then. Well, what if we got a really big leaf and we put it on the leaf and then we drag the leaf?
What if we put sticks under the leaf? Oh no, that's more friction. Gosh, using nature.
Mm-hmm.
Can we just hire some caterpillars?
What
Oh.
higher?
Can we ask caterpillars for some help and provide
But what if they eat the mushrooms?
heck.
I don't think they like mushrooms.
Mm. But we don't know.
We could ask them.
We could ask.
But the leaf thing, I like that. What if we took the leaf, and it's a big leaf,
Mhm.
and we got a way to like fold it up and carry like the edges, so like we have like a little pouch.
Can this leaf be wrapped around me? Like, I once saw a bunny wearing pants. It was weird. It's kind of like that.
We can make armholes, like little like nub holes.
Do you want pants?
I
And a
know
hat?
that's weird. I'm
No.
okay, thanks. Hat.
Oh.
Haberdashery is very in. Very in. No, I like the idea of armholes through a leaf around your back. I don't know what to call that. A back leaf? A leaf back.
Ooh, a leaf back.
Hmm.
That seems like the right answer.
Yeah. I don't know how to go about this though. I'm just here for support.
Okay, well, there's a leaf over there that seems big enough. Should we try it?
Yeah.
I'll bite holes out of it.
Brilliant.
But be careful in case it's a poisonous leaf.
How do I know? Already bit the leaf.
Oh,
Do you
I
feel
think-
sick? Do you feel poisoned?
Are you itchy?
Does your
Scratchy?
stomach hurt? Do you want to die?
Do little bumps on your skin? On your fur?
I have a bump. I have a bump on my paw. It itches.
Oh my god.
Oh
think
no,
that's your
it's too
toe bean.
late.
Oh,
All right, I'm gonna make you guys resist panic as you're like misdiagnosing rashes.
I am like, what is it? Web. What is it? The doctor?
WebMD.
Yeah, of bunny rabbits.
So all of you. So to resist panic, basically you're psyching each other out, and so you need to roll plus steady.
Okay.
On a 10 plus, you're good. On a 7-9, you manage to keep it together, but you take +1 panic.
Do you join in on the shenanigans as I'm just like watching? Like,
Yeah, because they're freaking.
style,
Yeah,
like,
we all
just
doing
doing
it?
Yeah, you're all doing because you're all freaking each other
Okay.
out.
So we roll plus what?
You're steady.
Out of 4.
Oh no!
I got a 6 because I have a +0 to steady.
A 5.
y'all, I got a 13. So what are you all panicking
I got a
about?
spur pebbles.
So the other 3 who all miss on a miss
Mhm.
take +1 panic as you cower, hesitate, or flee. The GM can offer you a worse outcome, a hard bargain, or an ugly choice. I think I just want I would like to hear what your guys' response is. Like you're all the 3 of you, Honeysuckle, Thistle, and Poppy are panicked. Like
Okay.
what does that look like? I guess let's start with Thistle.
I think Thistle is like, we need to get help right now. Like, we have like a bunny doctor in the ward, but I think I just dart in the whatever direction I think the Warren is in. Like, I could not be right for all I know,
Sure.
and just like go fast and recklessly in that direction.
We gotta get a doctor. Okay, Poppy.
Poppy is convinced now that what she thinks is a spot on her paw is spreading, and so she is rolling in the dirt on her back, and panicked. Is it spreading? Is it Honeysuckle? Is it spreading?
I don't know. Let me just and like Honeysuckle's very quiet as they are all talking about like what the leaf could be. And so
Mhm.
whenever they like all start freaking out, they do as well as they attack the leaf and just completely destroy it with their claws. Just like be gone, leaf.
Just shreds it to pieces.
Was that not? That was supposed to be our leaf pack. Leaf
Think
pack.
poisoned me.
You're pointing at your toe bean. You've always had a toe bean. You've had many toe beans.
Oh.
Look, I have toe beans. I don't think it's
Whoa.
spreading.
Honeysuckle, do you have toe beans?
Look at the
Oh. Okay.
Better? I mean, you're all
Okay.
still a little.
I'm less itchy. I think I'm less itchy now.
wait, where's Thistle?
Where's Thistle?
Thistle?
I think I'm like coming back from the direction I ran. I'm like, that's not where the Warren was.
Thistle, hurry, do you have toe beans?
Thistle's up in pause. Do I?
You do.
Oh,
You're good.
we're gonna be okay, Thistle. It's okay. It was my toe bean. It had an itch.
Oh, good.
That was it. I don't want to bite any more leaves, though. I don't think I'm gonna bite any more leaves.
I'll bite him.
Okay.
I'll fight him. I'll destroy him.
So caterpillars.
That seems safer than leaves.
But they might eat the mushrooms.
I think they only eat leaves. You know, they're poison resistant.
Oh.
Hmm.
Well, what if we bring the pieces of the leaves as an offering?
The leaf that we defeated?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hold up the shredded pieces of the leaf.
Honeysuckle, it's such a good job defeating it.
Yeah, I fought it and I beat it.
Yeah. Should take it to the caterpillars now and exchange it.
Where are the caterpillars?
Might have to go shouting for them.
Just yell.
Yeah, that's how we found the birds.
Caterpillars!
Caterpillars.
Caterpillars.
You guys are killing me. So yeah, you're shouting for caterpillars now. and maybe like walking through the grass around the creek area, just going caterpillars, caterpillars, and you walk down a like a little dip down, I want to say, like a little hollow in this area that kind of like levels out the land. So you're on one level and it kind of walks down a slope, and you're shouting for caterpillars, hoping for an answer. But instead what you see, not too far away from you, is this large, what you can only describe as like a smooth, large berry. It's huge. It's big. It's round, and it's rolling.
Ooh.
And when I mean big, I mean it's like, try to do it in bunny terms. It's like the size of a small bush. Maybe like Thistle, maybe your favorite bush, maybe like half the size of that, your favorite berry bush. And the wind blow, like you feel a gust of wind, and this ball, this shape starts to move. You've never seen anything like this before.
Is that a caterpillar?
Gonna bop it. Just
Okay. I'm not
just
afraid
one
of it.
little bop.
So
You gotta test the water sometimes, and they're just gonna just a light little bop.
yeah, this will react to when Honeysuckle started to go up to this thing.
Yeah, he pancakes again.
Is this something that is terrifying to Thistle? Would you think he would be resisting panic right now?
I think he's probably used to like Honeysuckle going and like doing stuff that's kind of scary. So it like they haven't died yet. So it's scary, but I think it's not like, oh my god, volcano is going to erupt,
Gotcha.
like level scary.
Yes. Poppy, any reaction to this thing in the hollow?
Poppy loves adventure, so I think Poppy has kind of started to slowly move towards it, but not as fast as Honeysuckle. I don't think Poppy is quite as brave
Okay.
as Honeysuckle is.
Okay, and then the same question to Pebbles.
Oh,
Pebbles'
yeah.
response is just,
She's just chilling. She's gonna let Honeysuckle do their thing. If they want it, they are much braver, but also Pebbles is not afraid of anything. So we're just gonna hang out over here.
okay. So yes, Honeysuckle, you approach the shape that is kind of like rolling through the grasses,
Mm-hmm.
and you're getting closer to it.
I'm gonna boop it.
Okay, I would like for you to roll plus strong.
Okay, I can do that. I don't know why I'm clicking because I have things written in front of me. Ooh, 6, 10, 12.
So you go to punch it, and when you do that, it just explodes like a shot.
I think once it happens, have you ever seen a cat with a water balloon or whatever, or like just a balloon, and they just like do it and they run off like, oh shit.
Yes.
I think that's what happens to Honeysuckle.
So one, you're gonna resist panic because this is like loud.
Mm-hmm.
So that is your plus steady.
5.
So you flee and you take panic, and you're just
Okay.
fleeing right now.
All right, so that's 2 panic. And yeah, just bop it and run.
And so for the rest of you, you hear this loud, like I mean, I can't, like, how am I supposed to describe this rep? It's like thunder, a sharp thunder sound, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the red thing is gone, but at the same time, Honeysuckle's gone.
Oh.
That's what you guys see.
It ate honeysuckle.
Oh,
Did.
oh gosh.
Oh, no.
I liked honeysuckle. I liked them a lot.
They were great.
Now we need to have a funeral.
Oh no. I'll dig a hole.
Okay.
Are we sure? Are we sure honeysuckle is
Well,
gone?
They're
Move
gone.
around and look a little. I don't want to find another one of those red things. I don't
True.
want to be taken next.
I don't want to be eaten. Mm-mm.
Honeysuckle, in your fleeing,
Uh-huh.
in your terror, I think, and I'm you can let me know if this is okay, but narratively, I think you're running through this area and you see a haul out hole that immediately reminds you of like a rabbit hole, like a warren.
I dive straight in.
Okay. And there you will cower for a little bit
Yes.
while you regain your senses. Okay, so then we can go scene back to the rest of the group.
I think you just hear them muttering, I destroyed it, right? I think I did.
Are there any remnants of that red thing?
So yeah, so if you go investigate where there was, there is stretchy leaves is what I would describe it as. So like
Oh,
if you go look, there's bits of red, really bright red on the ground.
This is all that's left of honeysuckle.
It's blood.
Oh no, we have to gather
No.
it up. Let's gather it up.
Okay. That hole though, Poppy, that's not going to be good enough.
No, I'll start another one.
Okay. Wow. This is bad.
It's really bad.
Do you think
We need to-
though?
We
Go
need to
ahead.
find flowers. We need to find nice flowers to put with the weird blood, the honeysuckle blood. Is that what blood looks like when you
I guess so.
I've never seen it before.
Holds up
get
a piece.
taken?
It's a little weird.
That must be what happens when you die. Your blood turns into that.
Wow. Wait until we tell everybody back at the burrow.
We've learned so much.
Oh
Mhm.
gosh. Do you think we should take it back? Do you think we should take it back with us or put it here in this hole? I've started another hole.
Let's take part of it back and then bury the rest. That seems respectful.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Pebbles, is this hole better?
Much better.
Oh good. Okay.
Much more. You get that grim feeling. You know the prophecy earlier.
Mhm.
It came true. That death hole. And somebody has died.
Okay. But I dug that hole. Is this my fault?
No,
No.
the holes
Oh.
speak truth. I'm
Oh,
pretty
okay.
sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. The hole's ready.
Okay, Thistle, will you go and find some flowers?
I will go pick some flowers and bring them back.
Okay. I will arrange the blood.
Oh, good. Thanks, Pebbles.
We'll scene transition real quick back to where Honeysuckle is at.
You need a moment to come back to life.
Oh my god, I'm losing my shit. So Honeysuckle, you're in this hole and you're kind of you get regained.
Yeah.
Calming down. It's a nice hole. It's nice and warm. There's like I should ask you, what I'm about ready to like lead you. What would you like to do, Honeysuckle?
I think once I've regained, I'm like, okay. And I slowly start, despite how amazing this hole is, I slowly start going out of the hole, like looking around, making sure there's not any more red things.
Looking around, no more
Yeah.
red things. No.
Right. And then they're just gonna come out of the hole and look down the hole, like, thank you, hole, and just like sort of like pat the edge of the hole. And then be like, oh no, I'm lost. I'm lost.
Are you saying that out loud enough?
Yeah.
Okay, I think if Thistle is going off to find flowers, eventually you hear the sound going, I'm lost! Because Honeysuckle only ran like a shot maybe like 30 seconds away and found a hole.
Thistle's ears go up, and then he slowly like backs away back towards the group. And like as soon as he sees Poppy and Pebbles, you won't believe what I heard.
What? Was it another red thing?
Honeysuckle's ghost is out there in the woods.
Oh my gosh.
That's when they've died, but they have unfinished bunny business.
That's what I've been told.
How do we help them finish their business?
I think we need to go speak to the ghost.
Okay.
I'm nervous.
I'll lead you. I will show you where I heard the ghost voice.
Did it sound friendly? Did Honeysuckle sound mad?
They sounded really sad. They said, "I'm lost."
Oh no.
We have to bring that ghost to its... No, I don't know. What do we do with ghosts?
They need to be at peace.
That's the one.
Mm-hmm. That sounds right.
Yeah.
Okay. We may need a ceremony. We may need to dig more holes.
I think there's going to be more
To
holes
help.
involved.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready to help. Okay.
We're gonna head towards the ghost honeysuckle.
Yep. So you guys start to make your way toward where Thistle heard the voice. And you part the grasses, and Honeysuckle, what do they see?
They just see Honeysuckle just sort of sitting there, just like looking around, kind of sad, like, I don't know where to go.
Honeysuckle, hi. We're here to release you.
And I think, oh, there you are.
Don't
Hi,
get
friends.
too close.
Yeah.
Why? Why not?
Your spirit might catch. I don't want you to take my spirit too.
Oh,
Wait, what?
I don't want to. Yeah, don't do that. That doesn't sound good.
Wait, what?
We will
Please
respect
forgive
you.
us. Forgive us, Honeysuckle. Don't take us with you into the after place.
Please don't.
What? They're just like looking in between the both of you, all three of y'all, just like, what? I don't.
We dug you a good hole for what happened to your blood after.
You put your blood in the hole.
At least half of it.
Half of my blood.
Yeah, I got a little bit of it here still.
Wait,
Oh, is that what you need? Do you need that to be released?
Would you like it back? A little bit of your blood?
I'm a professional, I swear. I'm trying.
No, it's fine. It's amazing. I'm like losing my mind over here.
I think they're like, am I dead?
Mm-hmm. But you defeated it. You defeated the thing, but then you died.
Yeah, you disappeared. We heard the thunder, and then there was no honeysuckle.
No, just the weird blood.
Your death is not in vain because the red thing is gone too.
And we thank you.
Amber, can I panic again?
Can you panic? Yes, you must resist panic.
Because
love
you
it.
think you're dead. Oh, I love Honeysuckle.
Poor Honeysuckle.
Or
You think you're dead. And you panic, and you have to
Oh.
flee or cower. What do you think you...
I think Honeysuckle, like, usually is a tough bun.
Mhm.
The small tough bun. I think you just see them starting to like, I don't want to be dead.
You can't fight being dead, so like...
Honeysuckle is very upset. How do we
I want to go.
release them now?
I just booped the thing and it exploded and it scared me. I ran off. I didn't know it killed me.
Oh,
Wait, you just ran?
I just ran. It was loud. Didn't you hear it?
yeah.
What is this blood?
That might just be whatever the red thing was.
That you defeated?
Yeah.
Victory!
Honeysuckle, you won. We don't have to release you now.
So
Pebble
I'm not
said so.
dead.
I don't think so.
I don't know. Can you give me a high toe bean? Can you? Oh, I can feel you.
Ah, I do exist.
High toe beans confirm all.
I'm sorry for thinking you were dead.
It's okay. I can understand.
We're very worried for you.
Yes.
We were even going to pick flowers for you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's sweet.
Do we need to bury the red thing, or can we just leave it out in the open?
No, we must take a trophy.
Is this one of the treasures?
Yeah.
Could be.
Oh.
Also, can I see a piece?
Yeah, here you go.
I think they're still trying to get themselves to feel better, but they know it's kind of squishy from when they tapped it, so they know it stretches. So they're gonna try to take the mushrooms and like try to stretch it around and just like carry it like that.
Wow, wrapping our mushrooms in the blood of our enemies.
Oh, Honeysuckle,
good.
you're a warrior.
I am.
You are.
And then they're also gonna take another little piece and just stick it on their head,
Oh, yes.
Oh yes, beautiful.
in between the ears.
Amazing. So yes, you now have wrapped the stretchy thing, the red stretchy stuff around these mushrooms. And yeah, you have a little I'm not gonna make you innovate for that. You can just do it. It's not like you weren't trying to construct a leaf pack. You just wrapped up mushrooms in a thing. Congratulations. You have got the mushrooms into this thing.
Yay.
So we have a little bit of time left. So what would you guys like to do now? What's your next on your little bunny agenda?
That was really upsetting. Maybe we should have a little bit of the mushroom to feel better.
I like that idea.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's do special move. Relax. So you guys are gonna have like a little mushroom treat time.
Yes.
And so when you plague room or rest in relative safety, subtract 1 from your panic.
Oh, good.
Oh, cool.
Thank you, because I also had 3.
What's your max panic?
Oh, good. I'm glad that worked.
The max panic is 5.
Oh, whew. It's been a hard day for Honeysuckle already. It's only been half an hour.
It's
Plenty
only
of
been
time.
half an hour. It's been so long, though.
But half an hour in bunny time.
It's forever.
Okay. So you're eating this mushroom. Are you guys taking care? Yeah, let me ask. How does your snack time go?
I mean, pretty good. I think like this is like a great time where we can chat about our accomplishments, and like when we go back, we can regale the other bunnies with the brave tale of how we saved those dove eggs, and thus all of their children will be named after us, and their names will go down in bird history.
Yes.
We are now supported by the doves.
I like that we're already retelling the stories of what just happened, and they're already legend. Like they're already bigger than what really happened. Yeah. As we sit in our little bunny circle.
And do you remember how big the moat was? 5 times the size of a bunny.
It took me half a day to dig it.
It took me so it took me so hard to get out of it.
Mm-hmm. It
I think
did.
one day it's gonna turn into a river.
It will. It will.
And then the raccoons will never be able to reach it.
This is how rivers are made, isn't it?
It
By
is
bunnies.
by us.
Yep.
We made a
River makers.
river.
Num, num, num.
No.
No.
You're front.
We have little cups of tea suddenly.
Suddenly, yes.
Right?
There's a toadstool in front of you. Some of you guys all sitting around it eating. I actually think that's a really good scene to end this on. So yeah, it's the four of you regaling each other with your adventure out to get mushrooms, eating, and the scene is basically kind of pans away from you, like it blurs out and kind of zooms past you guys, where that hole that Honeysuckle was in, there is sort of you see like leaves out the outside start to be like rustled and disturbed. And then that's where we'll end this session. Ooh.
Dun, dun,
Dun, dun,
dun.
dun. Cliffhanger. All right, that was awesome. Great first session. I loved it so much.
My God.
That was really
I
good.
love our characters so much.
They're ridiculous. Ridiculous. Okay. So let's go ahead and go around and we'll do Leo, where can people find you? And whatever you want to promote. So let's start with let's go reverse order. I think I did Morgan first last time, so let's do Kristen first.
Sure. Yeah, thanks for having me. This was fantastic. I'm excited to play again next week. I'm Kristen. You can find me on Twitter at KristenIsNoJedi. And you can also find me at diceupgames.com or rolltoplaynetwork.com.
Great. And then up next, Thistle, aka Cleo.
I'm Cleo. You can find me on Twitter at CYSDavis. And I do have something to promote. I have a Kickstarter running right now called Strange Lusts, Strange Loves, and it's a interactive fiction anthology. So please do check that out. As soon as you look at my Twitter, it'll be all over that. So not hard to find.
Awesome. And then Pebble, aka B.
Yes, hello. My name is B Zelda. You can find me on Twitter as at B_Zelda. And in about 30 minutes or so, you can catch me on Q Times, where I'm going to be playing the game called Power Play. And I am a robot made out of plastic whose only prime directive is to study plants.
That's awesome. Perfect.
There's so many things going on around me, but honestly, I just want to hang out and like look at some cat grass. That's what RPGing is about.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Be true to your character and you. And then last but not least, we have Morgan.
Hey, I'm Morgan. You can find me on all the socials at Serena Bezos. I do podcast work, co-host with Kristen, Powered by the Players, which is also on the Roleplay Network. You can find Cleo and I's game that we play on the Roleplay Network as well with Red Death. And I also do streaming with Utopia TV. That's what's happening this Wednesday. Just follow me on Twitter. It's a lot. Just be my friend, please. Okay, thanks.
Yes. And then for me, you can follow me on Twitter at Rocket Orca, and you can find all the stuff that I do at geekspective.com. And I'm really going to plug right now our Patreon, geekspective.com or patreon.com/geekspective, because I'm putting up all my prep and stuff for the Warren, and there's maps and there's all my notes and everything. So if you want to get some insider look on that stuff, please go there and check it out. I think even like the lowest tier, you get to see that stuff. So anyway, thanks again so much for playing, and we will see all of you next Sunday. Bye.